challenging myself to go to 3 stores. I have my list and I have my bags. I'm stalling so hard, but let's do it. I really just need to go to Food Co, but I'm trying to do the 3. Okay, bye. I'm literally crying because my husband said that he was proud of me. Oh my god. It was a whole thing today, but I'm home. Anyway, I got groceries. The main reason I went to the store was for milk and the cheeses. I wanted to make cheesecake, and there's no American cheese. Oh my god, I'm like literally crying. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, this is the 3rd store that I went to, but I need to put this stuff away. So Dollar Tree was definitely the most embarrassing moment, like the most embarrassing interaction with somebody. Food Co, I feel like I was lightweight hyperventilating, but it was fine. I didn't faint, you know. I guess my cue to go to Food Co is gonna be when there's no more milk. So the oil, we were pretty low on it. Orange juice was an impulse thing. Yogurt, I only got a couple because I feel like if I buy the package, like I ends up not eating all of them and they go bad and blah blah. This, like, sometimes we eat it and then sometimes we don't, so anyway, I'm not gonna open it soon. This was an impulse buy. Eggs we did need. There's like 3 eggs. This, I just wanted to compare them with some other ones I got, and then which I really like these from this brand, but I want to try another one. Anyway, and I got seaweed, and then I got onion, broccoli. This was an impulse thing because this is an impulse thing. This is also an impulse thing because, yeah. And bananas, onions, and beef. So anyway, I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. This is the other stuff that I got, and I will talk to you in a bit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the first time that I've gone to 3 stores by myself, back to back. So I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, right? And I feel like I see things as batches, like some tasks are batches. So basically, I wanted to get my sister-in-laws some things. So one of my sister-in-laws moved out, and I wanted to get her these spoons because she really likes soup. Well, I got her 4 and then I got 1 for me, but anyway, so I wanted to get her these, but then I also wanted to make my other sister-in-law cheesecake. So I felt like if I went to this store, I had to go to Food Co to go get the cheese, yeah, the cream cheese. So anyway, and if I went there, then I had to go to Dollar Tree because it was right next to it, which then it became a really big task. But I was like, let me try to do it, and I did it. I was tempted to go to 2 other stores and make it 5 because there's some other stuff I have to pick up, but that will be for another day, maybe Friday. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what was the plan? So the plan was to go to an Asian supermarket first, then go to Dollar Tree, and then Food Co. Why in that order? Because Dollar Tree is in the same shopping center as Food Co. And since I was gonna get milk, I didn't want to go to Food Co first. And I knew that if I went to Food Co first, I was probably gonna chicken out and not go to the other stores because the main place I needed to go was to Food Co for groceries. So, yeah. So I went to the Asian supermarket. I got the spoons. I got 5, 4 for my sister-in-law and 1 for me. And then I got another freaking bowl because I fucking love eating from these bowls. And so I got another one. And then the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to basically go through each freaking lane just to look around. I found some other things. There was one time that I was like lightweight embarrassed. But it was also really chill there because there wasn't that many people. And if there were, it was just like 1 person in the lane, in the aisle. Yeah, in the aisle. At some point, this guy kind of startled me. Um, and I just said, like, I moved, I was like, oh, excuse me. I was like, excuse me. And then he said hi, and I said hi, and I was like, okay, cool. But I felt embarrassed that I was startled by him. But anyway, yeah, that was like the only embarrassing thing. And then somehow it made me feel better that the cashier's shot was shy too. And I had already like seen her, and like last time that I bought the bowl and spoon. It was 2 bowls actually. But anyway, so it was really nice. The parking lot was also really easy, and the driving actually wasn't that bad, because usually I don't go over there because anyway, I usually don't go over there, but because I used to go over there a lot when I was younger because my friends used to live in that area, it wasn't that bad. Like, I was familiar with the streets and stuff, so it wasn't that bad. The driving for sure wasn't that bad, just overall for everything. And then I punched into my little GPS Dollar Tree, or my phone, and and what happened? I went to the other freaking Dollar Tree that wasn't it. So, like, I didn't realize until I was almost there. I'm kind of bad with directions. I am very much glad that phones have GPSs, because when I was younger, on top of the driving anxiety, I had getting lost anxiety. And now it's a lot less because of the GPS. And at least in this circumstance, I wasn't scared of getting lost because I didn't have an appointment or anything, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I forgot about the other things I bought. Okay. So I bought these rice noodles, which I think perhaps maybe the other ones are cheaper. I'll have to see. But I guess this is, I don't know. I guess I'll have to count them and figure out. Actually, these bundles seem a lot bigger. But anyway, I got these. Oh, and then they broke. All right. And then, it's really hard to find sriracha, so I bought another one. I feel kind of bad because we already have one, but I bought a backup one. And I bought this matcha bread, which I had one of these in Vegas. Like, it was a little bakery, and it was the best cake thing ever. And I hope that this is a little bit like that. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, that I used to be scared of getting lost, because back in the day they had the little GPSs that had what? It was like the little GPSs that you would plug into the car, and they kind of sucked. And you know, before then there was no GPSs. Luckily that was before my time, but I do remember which is where the driving anxiety comes in. Like, my mom would like get really frustrated when she'd have to take us somewhere new, like especially downtown. Anyway, that's a different story. Damn, like, I vividly remember like one of my friends mom, that sounds weird, my friend's mom, she was like so good about driving. Like, she just wrote her, like, she had on a sticky note, she would write down all the streets and stuff, and like she was so chill about everything. And I was like, damn, like, I wish I was like that. So, point is that I was like, I feel like I'm going to the Walmart area. That's weird. And I kept telling myself that that's weird. Like, I think I'm in like the Walmart area. And then I was like, oh shit, like, I'm going to the other Dollar Tree, which I was okay with because I had been there before and the parking lot seemed a little bit easier. I did miss a turn, but it was fine. So anyway, at Dollar Tree, what was I going there for? Oh yeah, so I mainly went to go get gift bags and dog toys for my sister because her birthday is coming up and I wanted to get her dog toys and other things too, but you know, because she is in love with her little puppy. Okay, so I wanted to do that, but I also wanted to look around, and I did look around probably most of the lanes. I keep saying lanes, aisles is the same thing. Anyway, there was a couple that was by the gift bags, and I went around because I was like, okay, I'll just come back to it. So yeah, there was that one time that I didn't stand my ground. I should have just fucking gone to go look at the gift cards. Excuse me, gift bags. Anyway, let me show you what I got, and then I'll tell you about the embarrassing interaction. It wasn't even that bad, but anyway, so I got this one that looks pretty similar. Is it the same? No, a little bit different. Anyway, I like that because, and then I got this one because it has a cat. And this one that I guess is broken. Oh, I can fix it. I can just do that. Okay, I can just tie it. Okay, and then yeah, so this bigger one, because gift bags are expensive and they're $125 there. I think Ross sometimes sells them in bundles, but okay, I guess this was the first thing that I got. I have never bought tissue. I reuse tissue, but I've used up pretty much most of it. So I got this. And then I got these because I ran out. I mean, I'm not hosting for my sisters, but just to have on hand. And then sometimes, like, I've been able to kind of hold my ground or whatever. Like, you know, if I'm in the aisle, I'm like, I'm just gonna stay here and you have to go around me, or you have to, you know, leave. And somebody did leave, which I was really scared because it was a really tall guy, and I don't know, I didn't even look at his face. But anyway, he just left. So yeah, so I got this thing. Oh, it is squeaky. And then this little rope, because she likes biting on like sleeves and stuff, and yeah. And then I got these, which I don't know, I feel like hopefully they're like, I remember there was some tinier ones, but this was like the smallest one I saw. And then I got these because they're so cute for my future niece or nephew. And then I got this for her as well because she really likes suns. So my mom's middle name is Soledad, which translates to loneliness. Perhaps maybe it's solitude, but I don't think it's solitude. But anyway, she goes by Sol, which means sun. And I don't know, this kind of just reminded me of my sister. And she wants to renovate her little house, her little trailer house. She lives on some land right now, and eventually she's gonna build a big house. But anyway, she wanted to renovate it, do little things. So I thought this would be cute. I actually think it looks really pretty without it being painted. But anyway, that's what I got for her. And then I got some bath bomb things because baths help me with my chronic pain. So to make it fun, I get bath bombs. And I wasn't gonna buy them, but I don't know, this one was hella cute, and then this one came with two, so I was like, oh, it's such a deal, it's such a steal. And then I got this. It is finger paint soap. I don't have kids, but I got it for me. So I was thinking like perhaps maybe, because I don't really care about, ooh, person opened it like that. Anyway, I don't really care about like bath bomb, like the scent of the bath bombs. I care more about like the color. So I wanted to see if there was like some sort of like dye, and I forgot to look it up. But anyway, I found this, so I thought maybe this would help. Maybe I will draw, but I probably won't. I would be scared if it stains the bathtub though. But anyway, and then Epsom salt. There was Epsom salt, but there was it was really tiny bags. So, and I think I have found a bag that is acceptable by FSA. So I'm just gonna buy that stuff because it also helps with the chronic pain, blah blah. Anyway, and then I got these because I don't have any more ribbon, and sometimes I just use it to tie random shit. So I don't know. I got the black because it goes with everything, and orange because I like orange. Okay, so that's what I got from Dollar Tree. Yeah, I feel like the aisles were actually like pretty clear. Like it was okay. This is really long. Oh my god. But anyway, when I went to go pay, there was just so many like little things that I was like, oh my god. So anyway, I got sick again, and so my throat was kind of like and I was like, hey, I said hi, but you know, all, you know, messed up. But she was still kind of like getting the other person. And then when it was my turn, she said hi to me, and I think she said like, do you need a bag? But I didn't hear that part, so I just said hi. Um, and then she later on asked me again, and then I was like, oh no. So then I was kind of bagging my stuff as I went. At the same time, like I had to like pay, so then I paid, and then I was at the same time I was still putting my stuff in, and then I think it was beeping, and I don't know for how long it was beeping, to be honest, because I was like trying to put my stuff away. Oh, and then earlier before she was like, oh my gosh, I love this. What is this? Is it a duck? And I knew it was a platypus, but I didn't say it because I didn't want to like correct her. I was like, oh yeah, I got it for my what did I say? I said my sister has a chihuahua and I got it for her. So, and then she didn't say anything. And I felt kind of like, did she not hear me? Did she? I don't know. Just like, oh, that's cool. Anyway, and then yeah, I don't know for how long that thing was beeping. At the same time, one of the bags, I couldn't put the bags in my bag, and then I took out the card, and then she was like, oh, don't forget this and that. And then so I grabbed the two things, and then the big bag, I just like held it like that. Anyway, I don't know, I just felt really embarrassed by that interaction. She seemed like such a cool girl, and I think maybe that's what intimidated me. So yeah. And I guess I should say muchacha, young woman, because she's not a girl, but I don't want to say woman. I don't know. Anyway, or a lady, because she was pretty young. Like she's probably like early 20s. Anyway, so then yeah, so then I at that point I felt defeated. I was like, oh my gosh, I still have to go to fucking food co. And I was like, okay, let's do this. And I was like, you know, the carts are pretty smooth, blah blah blah, we're good. So anyway, I got there and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I don't know. Okay, so I got there and the security guard said hi, and I said hi, but I don't even know if I said it loud enough, and it was just weird. Oh yeah, there was people that were taking apart like boxes and stuff, and so I couldn't go to the produce. Then I went down the aisle, and then I was like, well, now it feels weird. So I think I did grab one thing. I think that's when I grabbed the noodles from the grocery store. And then I was like, it feels weird. I still need to go back to the produce anyway. So then I went to the produce and I was like, oh, like it's pretty empty. It's not that bad. Blah, blah, blah. And then I don't know why, but I was like, oh, where do I get the bags? Blah, blah. And then anyway, like I got like two of the produce things that I got, I just got because I felt embarrassed. Like, I mean, I could use it, but I was just like, ah. I feel like I was trying to make time to go get to the broccoli because there was somebody stocking up on the broccoli and I didn't want to go. So then I ended up going, I got that stuff, and then I went around to the bread. And then I think I went back to the meat, and then I was like, okay, let me go back to the broccoli. Okay, he left. But he was like over, so I don't know. He probably knew that I went around him. What was the other thing? Oh, there was a bunch of people in the yogurt area. And so then I passed them and I went to the cheese aisle. And then I was like, well, I have to go back. So then I went back. I got the yogurt, and then I was like, oh shit, I was gonna forget the freaking milk just because I didn't want to be around the crowd anyway. So yeah, and then I paid. The cashier was pretty nice. Well, let me tell you. So it was kind of an older lady, and I feel like some people weren't going in her lane because of that. Well, there was one person, but she was actually really fast, so I don't know. And then there was a person in front of me with a little boy and he was screaming because he wanted candy, and like I don't know, when people get mad it gives me anxiety, but it was kind of more like, damn, I feel bad for you, ma'am. But anyway, the muchacha had it was like Jolly Ranchers in a box, and she first was like, no, like you can't have it, but then he was crying, and then he was able to get it back, and then he started tearing off the box, and then she was like, okay, fine, and then she like tossed it and then she started putting like shit in the little conveyor belt, kind of all mad like. And then meanwhile the baby started crying again because it was in the conveyor belt. And then anyway, so he got it. And then anyway, so then when it was my turn, she was putting stuff away and I didn't want to go past her because I feel like I couldn't go through. So I kind of just stood there while the cashier rung up everything, which I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have like gone to go put stuff in the box. But anyway, it was fine. She called me hun and it made me feel really nice. I had a hard time putting the card in because like there's like a weird lip on it. But anyway, it was fine. It wasn't that embarrassing as the Dollar Tree thing. And then drove here and now I'm here. And then I felt pretty proud when I got home. And then my husband said something sweet and then it made me cry. And then like now I feel like I don't know, like I guess like I feel dumb that this is a big deal or like that I have social anxiety with stores, but at the same time I'm glad that I'm challenging myself and I feel proud that I'm doing it, but at the same time I'm like really like that's what happened. I would like to go to Ross and Smart and Final. Ross to get more things for my sister and Smart and Final because I want to get this coffee syrup. And I've been obsessing over croissant sandwiches and they have really good croissants, so I might get some of them there too. Anyway, that was it. I'm probably just gonna post this and then if I go to Ross, I'll just make a separate video because I feel like I talk too much. Okay, so that was it for me. I'm trying to track my spending. I have been doing pretty good. So I'm gonna track all this stuff, except the food. I wasn't gonna track presents, but I guess I will this time around. But anyway. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye. Let me know your wins. Okay, bye.